First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball. And Justin Verlander is all the way back.
The right fielder.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Fouled off. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, and the throw is there to record the first down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Peter Alonso is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Up high, 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, 2 down now.
Batting fourth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Oh, Altuve. Hey now. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Standing in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is a fastball center cut.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Gurriel has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The second baseman.
From the stretch.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. At the plate, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The designated hitter, number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bounce towards the mound. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Grounded weakly toward third. Davis has got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here now the 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Conforto has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Robinson Chirinos.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Down the first baseline. Well, this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, George Springer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
The left fielder, Michael.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up next to the bat.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting, designated
from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Alonso moving to his right, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired. 2 down now.
The batter. The third
So
baseman.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left, and that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1 the count now. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nimmo.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Nimmo is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run to earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The batter, number
Here's
1.
Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Nimmo going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
The catcher,
into the box, Robinson Chirinos.
Chirinos.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Ramos.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he'll step on first
Now
for the
batting.
out, 3
Designated
unassisted.
Todd
Now here it comes.
Ranger.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Shortstop.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike, Tom, at Rosario.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The batter,
that could be a tough read for the runner at third, because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Davis over at second. Rosario at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 3-2. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
Michael.
First offering on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Two and 0 to Brantley. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Nimmo patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Nimmo ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, number 44, pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the 3rd out. Astros leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he struck him out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Peter Alonso. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The count now at 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High and deep to right center. McNeil giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielder.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Seth Lugo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Robinson Chirinos will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
0-1. Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he got him swinging. Robinson Chirinos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Davis brings it in. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Will Harris gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I got to count 0-2.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Todd Frazier, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Ramos, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now
here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Davis.
High pop-up. Bregman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mets leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
No left fielder, Michael.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Jose Altuve will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in there. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 44. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out. One left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2. Second.
Here's Joe Panic. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike one to start the at-bat. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Reddick on the run, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justin Verlander is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.